Yes, yes, yes. We have Chuddy K in the building. I'm trying to get your name right.
Yeah, you got it right, Chuddy K.
So your real name, Chukwudi.
Yeah, Chukwudi Kent.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Delta State, Kwale.
Delta State. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, thank you for being here today. How's it been?
Thank you for having me.
How's life? How's everything?
It's been hectic,
Yeah, you're quite hot these days. Your music is all over the place. And I'm going to start with putting you on the line, actually. Okay. You're one of those who came on as an R&B guy, singing the love songs for the ladies.
Yeah.
Then you sold out.
No, I didn't sell. I'm not a seller. I just want to say I'm a seller. Oh, well, what happened? Brazilian hair still has a content of R&B in it. It's just... I'm just like trying to make people dance, people. A lot of people think I'm just a one-hit wonder and I just do R&B and all that. Nigerians can, before you satisfy them, you will try. You have to keep trying, So I just diversify. I just diversify. Yeah, just diversify.
So did you change your style because there was pressure from your fans, or you wanted to make money? And you weren't making enough money back then. Honestly.
Basically, the whole effort is to make money now. Obviously, if you're not making, back then our parents believed music does not put food on the table.
Yeah.
You watch all those home videos. They will tell you music does not put food on the table. Yeah, those kind of thing. But the times have changed, And then if you really want to make it to music in Nigeria, you have to make people dance. You have to make Nigerians dance and forget their sorrow. Forget the hot sun,
How does that make you feel, though? The fact that it's almost impossible to do any other sort of genre of music in Nigeria if you're not doing, we call it Afro-pop. If you're not doing that sort of music now, it's almost impossible to make it headway. How does that make you feel about the entire space in Nigeria?
It's changing now. It's changing practically. Like Bez now, I just got,
That's like one in, if I say Bez and an Asha and a Black Magic. Black Magic is still...
You mentioned three already.
But I mean, the overwhelming, a lot of you came in at that as well. What's the guarantee that Best tomorrow might become an Afro-pop artist? Well,
it depends. You have to cut out your own space. He has carved his own niche. So he has his own fans. He has his own people. So if you keep on growing with that. But me, I have different style of music. So don't even say that I'm R&B around, because in my CV you see that I'm R&B pop plus dancer plus everything, book boy joined together, So basically, it's not just because I came out. Well, I came out with R&B, and it was not really, you have all the applause and everything, but the cash is not coming in. So I had to diversify, as I talked about before, and then all join.
So are you still going to be doing any sort of R&B music?
Of course, yes.
You still do that?
Yeah, my new single just came out. It's called Sugarcane Sweet.
Okay.
It's a mixture of R&B and then dancehall. It's a fusion of R&B and dancehall together. So people are dancing.
You grew up in Ajegunle.
Or
you lived there for a bit?
I lived there for a bit.
Does that have sort of an effect on you with maybe your drive? Because I know in the arts and sports, there's something about Ajegunle and Mushin that always brings some sort of hard work and talent.
It used to be.
Yes, and Mushin slowly...
Mushin, later I turned to Festac.
Yeah, Festac breeds like...
Yes. Well, basically, I was like 8 years old when Daddy Shoki and Daddy Fresh were like the pioneers of music in Nigeria. Then, you know that song, Congratulations. I'm sure I'm one of those kids that were in pine, running in the street,
Okay, you lived in the neighborhood then?
Yeah, I lived in the neighborhood. That Shoki used to come to my place, my uncles, he would take a bench and he would be. I'd be like, what's this big brother doing? This is Agbaya. So I was just, music was somewhere inside of me, And then I used to watch all these Jungle Books and the cartoons and everything. So I studied their character, and I sang all the songs in different cartoons. And then basically I started going to children's choir and everything. And before you know it, I left Agbo, all the places I'm basically a Lagosian, I've lived in Lagos all my life. So I've lived in like 6 to 7 hoods, Ajegunle, Sule, Festac, Agboju, PPL, And now
these are all like.
And now I'm in
you have now crossed the bridge.
I mean, like
these places you call are also places that are heavily influenced by entertainment and art.
Yeah.
How much of an influence? Like Festac, for example. I mean, I go there a lot. My brother lives there.
And I was also in Festac when Two-Face does.
Okay.
You were still doing that.
What are your music influences? The Two-Faces, the Daddy Showcase. Did they have that much of an influence on you, or
yes, of course. Because I was a big fan of Plantation Boys too, you know. And then we came out. I and One Nicole and the rest of us were like 7 in numbers. We came out with our own group called Salvation Boys.
Really?
So we are boys.
Against the Plantation Boys.
Yes. So we are all boys.
How many were you?
We were 7 in numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was plenty. How not they share the money?
I'm blowing and punching plenty then. Like, my school is far. Well, so we all came into a pause when we started having different admissions in different universities and institutions. So, yeah.
The style of music you do now, are you worried that of longevity, for example? We find a lot of those songs that are like hits.
They don't last
5-6 months down the line.
No, 3 months.
You don't even want to hear it because
3 months in Nigeria.
It starts irritating you. Are you worried that would be your story if you go on this line?
I'm not worried because I can name 4 of my songs that have been, or 5 of my songs that have been hits. And then if you still play them today, you will still dance to it or sing along to it. I came out with Slow Slow. It was a hit. And then till now, if you still play it, you still people anywhere I still go. Like I was in Warri the other day, and then the kids were all going crazy about Slow Slow, and I was like, what's happening? And then I came out with Gaga Crazy. I came out with Brazilian Hair. I came out with Shampoo, with More Cheddar. So listen to my songs, and then you tell me if I should worry about
very interested.
that.
Let's talk about that Brazilian hair song.
Okay.
Because I find that whenever it comes on, I find myself laughing most of the time and dancing. But it's a huge song in the industry. What was that about? What inspired that song?
I don't know. I was just trying to be, music minded and do music that can really captivate people. You know, if you're on the internet and then you see something like Brazilian Hair, you want to listen to it and then you know what it sounds like. You know, music in Nigeria has to do with the subject of music. You know, if you see something like Chuddy Chris, you really want to listen to it to know if you're crazy. If the music is telling you that you're crazy, so you have to listen. So I just like, and then secondly, my girlfriend. She's in America and she's studying in Howard University. And anytime she comes around with her Brazilian hair, it takes me like, thank God. So basically, I just had to let me just try, and for the ladies too, and the ladies are loving the song. So that's why I just.
Does the girlfriend like the song?
She loves it.
How long have you dated her for?
A year.
Is it leading to marriage?
By God's grace. I love her so much.
Does she know that you're going to marry?
She knows.
When are you buying the ring?
If I travel to America, so I don't know if she's watching online. Very soon, by God's grace.
Let me just go for it. There was a book recently written by Chimamanda about. There was a lot of talk about hair in there, natural hair and all of that. Yeah. If your girlfriend cut her hair today and started growing an afro, would it change your love of her? Honestly. Because you seem like you're fascinated by, the locks
not just the hair, not just the wig.
You should just cut her hair now and it's like a small afro. That's that you can comb.
She's a woman. That's why I classify her. She's all in one. She's a homemaker and she's just very young. Yeah, it doesn't matter what she looks like though. But she's pretty though. I'm not going to marry you. Say me I'm not too fine. Let me take off my glasses. So I can't marry a very ugly, but she's pretty and then she's very intelligent, Like if I back down sometimes, I say, baby, stop, write it well, So basically, fine girl.
Interesting. So, how does she cope with? You get a lot of female attention, of course. I mean, being in the industry comes with having.
And that is why I'm with her, because she understands my business, and she knows that this is showbiz, I have to step back, and then but she's very humble. Why are we talking about this girl? I saw it. You're making me this already. I went to America. Yeah,
okay, let's talk about your album now. When are we expecting that body of work to come out?
Pretty soon. June, July. My
Okay.
birthday is July,
That's
so I'm looking at, yeah.
How many songs are going to be on it? Who do you work with, or who are you going to work with on it?
I'm looking at working with Cobams. I have a very lovely R&B, two lovely R&B songs that's going to shake Nigeria again. So I'm looking at working with Cobams, Dr. Fraz, the producer Slow. And then I have spells already, the hot sensational producer, So.
What about artists? What artists are you any collaborations?
I like to keep that on the lockdown. I don't want to surprise, I like surprises and I like to surprise people, like my fans.
Is this album going to cover, like you said, all these genres of music?
Yes.
Pop and
R&B. Yes, R&B. If I get Fuji chef, maybe I'll feature that the new Fuji plus R&B boy, So basically, I say it be.
Speaking of Dami Crane, I like to ask this question to the sort of older artists. Doesn't mean you're old or anything.
Yeah.
When you see these young boys now, the Dami Cranes, the Wizkids, the Davidos, do you feel threatened?
The
do you feel threatened?
I'm young, come on.
Small children.
Well, you should measure the kids. I'm young now. Well, I don't feel threatened because I know what I can do, and then I know the product of which I'm made of, So if I open my mouth to sing to next tomorrow, I'll still give you that quality, So it's not about who is on top now. It's about who is willing to be on top and who is willing to grow bigger, So, yeah, I'm working.
There was a controversy, I think it was earlier this year on Twitter with your timeline.
Yeah.
A tweet came over saying you were gay or something.
Oh, okay.
And then you came later saying your account was hacked.
Yeah, let me tell you the story again. I was in Cyprus.
Okay.
I had a show with some boys, some Nigerian entertainment boys,
okay.
And then I just released Brazilian Heads video that day. And so I was anxious about people's comments on Twitter. So I had to log in my account on someone else's, one of the organizers' iPhone.
Okay.
So as I was checking the tweets, they now called me in a hurry because I landed Cyprus the day of the show. So they now called me in a hurry to come and do sound check, and I didn't have time to really log out of his phone.
Okay, so you just gave it back.
Yeah. So we had I don't know, we had an agreement, and then it was breached.
Okay.
So we started bad blood somehow, some way. Bad blood started coming in, and then I left Cyprus to Turkey, and when I was in Turkey, and I saw.
So what the guy's phone who you use? Twitter?
Yeah, it started tweeting with my account.
Okay.
Saying different stuff about me, with my own account. I say, imagine me saying, Chuddy, I am a fool for fighting in Cyprus. And I was like, what? Who did I fight in Cyprus? I don't know what I saw. The guy started tweeting with my account, and then the next thing he did was a tweet about me saying I was gay before and I stopped. And I'm like, and in the next 30 minutes, Linda Ikeji carried the whole story, quick. I was like,
And it was all over the
No. He don't reach everywhere. So it was headline news. I was like, hey. Well, I was like, no publicity is bad. I was like, okay, you guys believe what you want to believe. Because I was like, oh, please, my fans, you all know me. Fight for me. I am not gay. So, I don't know if you, at the end of it, I was like, believe whatever you want to believe about me. I am me. And nothing can change who I am, so.
Have you been in touch with this guy since then?
I've not, and I don't want to even.
So
I've
left
did you
stop?
I've left.
Is the account still open on his phone?
I don't. Maybe he got tired of it. Maybe he thought he has done damage already. So I don't know if you want to continue next year or whenever. I don't care. It's just Twitter. Come on, just leave it.
Did it affect your relationship in any way with your girlfriend?
My girlfriend, she was just laughing. She was laughing at me. She was laughing.
Okay, let's. Well, I was talking about collaborations earlier. What sort of artists will you not work with? That's beef talk now.
What's wrong with beef? Nah, I can't do that. I work with anybody that is hot.
Everybody. You think everybody is good enough in this industry today? Be honest. Maybe not mention names, but do you think everybody's doing good music? Like the sort of music that should be done?
There are some rappers I would not like to work with.
Like?
Like any rapper that is not doing good.
Who are these rappers?
Okay, I won't work with Clifford Oji. Please, I beg. Let's keep the story.
Do you have any crushes in the industry?
Of course.
Who? Are there so many? You're trying to
I'm shy.
Is it Tiwa Savage?
No, Tiwa Savage is married now.
There's nothing wrong with having a crush on the
No.
Shay is pretty hot. Is she the one?
Yeah, Shay is her. I like Shay. And then
Are you gonna be working with her?
I like Tiwa. No, I like Tiwa but as a friend. And I like
How you correct as well before TJ?
Not TJ my guy now. So you know say me, I don't even get my own. And so I like Shay. I like I wanted to say this Amazon. This Waje. She's on Amazon.
She has an amazing voice, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Are you gonna be working with her?
Yeah, pretty soon. And I like her mommy.
Okay.
Yeah, as a mother. And I like her daughter. Her daughter is a crazy girl. Crazy as like mother like daughter.
Do you think you're still gonna be relevant in 10 years?
Of course.
That's a promise.
Quote me. Yes, quote me.
Okay.
As far as this voice is still there. I thought that does not spoil my voice. So don't worry.
And all that things.
I even shout himself. I can shout I'm naughty. In fact, they used to call me a willow in the group.
Your Salvation Boys.
Yes.
I think that's a very interesting name.
I was the one doing all the high pitch, I believe, and one day was the with the fizzy, I believe. So we're like, if he's not doing tenor, I'm doing alto. If he's doing alto, I'm doing tenor. So we're like, and we rehearsed together for a long time. So if I sing, sometimes I can even sing one Nicole's song, and then you believe I'm Juan Nicole somehow.
Yeah, I think when you came out then there was a
when I came out with someone was like
whether he was
why is he can't
alright man. Nice one. So I expect your album in the next month or two, hopefully.
Very soon.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
That's been the